I wanted to turn for questions first to Minister Mondino. Minister Mondino, you lead the foreign affairs of Argentina, a country that has taken on one of the most profound economic transformations that we've seen globally. How can Argentina's international partners best support its efforts to control inflation, accelerate economic growth, and generate new jobs? And what specific actions can the U.S. government and Congress take to position the U.S. as a partner of choice for Argentina at this very critical moment in geopolitics?
Thank you, Megan. Thank you for the invitation, and it's an honor to be here. And actually, I was told that I should have only 5 minutes. I can speak for about 2 hours what we hope we can do with Argentina. You know, we have embarked ourselves in a new era. We want to have an open market economy. We need to promote investments, reinforce the rule of law, something that has almost been forgotten in Argentina, encourage competition, and full integration with the global economy. That is most important because Argentina needs to grow to alleviate poverty. And this is happening in the context of a global landscape that is presenting numerous challenges. You just mentioned some of them. And, well, you can never underscore the importance of cooperation, collaboration with Western countries, chosen among others, and of course, the United States, international financial institutions, etc. But we will choose our partners among all the liberal democracies. You know, we want to rebuild trust. We want the international arena to understand again what Argentina can and will do. And our current government aims both to stimulate long-term recovery and, well, I hope we can do it, regain status as a reliable partner and be, again, trustworthy in the international stage. We have applied for OECD. We have declined an invitation to become members of the BRICS. We're actively engaged with the IMF. We have presented a comprehensive program to stabilize public finances. We need to eliminate inflation. We need to reduce our deficit. You know, the deficit in Argentina, the federal level deficit is 15% of GDP. May I say that again? 15% of GDP. That's the scope of the problem that we have. And at the same time, we need to do that. We need to grow. We need to regain sustainable growth. So all those things at the same time are challenges because, as everybody knows, bringing down inflation is usually recessionary, and actually, on the contrary, we need to restart growth. So, I'm sorry, I'm sure you will have the question about debt, vulnerabilities, etc. So, as your question, as what can or cannot be done by the United States or Congress to be a partner of choice to Argentina, well, actually, what we hope we can do the right thing. And we hope we can do the best thing for our society and at the same time, not let go of our values, not let go of our liberal, I know, sorry, for liberal, it's different, libertarian principles, and that we become a partner of choice. And actually, this is not that something the US should do to counter Chinese or Russian influence, as you mentioned. That's not the point. I beg to disagree. Actually, what US has to do the right thing, again, and hopefully other countries, same as we are, will choose to become members of the international community and open ourselves for free trade. So the best thing that we can do is trade with each other, is become, keep the rule of law and become trustworthy partners. That, I think, is the best thing that we on ourselves will have to do whatever happens on your side. And I think that on your side, you will find that Argentina and many other Latin American countries potentially, not now, but potentially, will do exactly the same.
Minister Mondino, I have one last question for you. How crucial is the role of multilateral institutions and regional cooperation mechanisms in forging a new U.S., Latin American, and Caribbean partnership?
Actually, I would say that they are really crucial because there's various things. First of all, we all need investment. Second, we all need a good guidance regards what is a good SDG. How do you really create and protect sustainable growth? And last, because we need to cooperate. Each Latin American country is big geographically, but none of our economies is really big, except maybe for Brazil or Argentina or Colombia. But in general, we're not big economies, and we need to sustain each other. We need to cooperate with each other. So I think the multilateral institutions have a crucial role in helping with that idea. Another very important thing is that they can help alleviate the suspicions of corruption. That's also very, very, very important. Unfortunately, because of public opinion and other things, and other alternatives, people consider multilaterals as a way of just getting debt. Our children will be forever in debt because of multilaterals. That is something that we need to completely change. And let me go back to what Jason was saying about friendshoring. It is exactly the same thing with push and pull organizations, multilateral organizations. I mean, we need to be helping each other and understand what is it that's needed. At the same time, if we are going to consider those multilaterals, there are other ways of integration. Free trade agreements that almost don't exist in Latin America except for Mexico or Chile. There are other examples, but not that many. Mercosur in itself is a very, may I say, weak association among the countries, and we need to help each other in a lot of ways, most particular drug trafficking. I know you're asking about economic issues, but I mean, if we keep on having the level of drug trafficking that we have in our economies, it's very difficult to instill the right kind of values in the society and the possibility of helping. And we should prove to the world that we're willing to help each other and that we're willing to really work multilateral organizations in things that are happening in our backyard. Haiti, for example, what can or should be done with Haiti? I mean, we call it IT, and because Haiti looks like we're hitting it, and it's not. We need to concentrate our efforts, our humanitarian efforts with them, and that's a wonderful way of proving to public opinion that multilaterals are actually helping, that we are a member of the global society, and that we have to enhance and have a better understanding of what can be done, at least among the people of the Western Hemisphere. So I think there's a lot of good roles that we can have with multilateral organizations.